Have you ever stood at the bottom of a staircase and felt that familiar tightness in your legs, that slight ache in your knees, or that heavy sense of fatigue that makes climbing even a few steps feel like a major workout? You're not imagining it. As we age, our muscles naturally weaken, our joints get stiffer, and our balance can wobble just enough to make stair climbing feel like a mountain climb. But here's the real question. What if I told you that there are 5 simple exercises, yes, just 5, that can completely transform the way your body handles stairs, making it almost effortless to move up and down without pain, without strain, and with confidence you thought you lost years ago? Many people over 60 experience this struggle daily. You might notice it when you're at the grocery store and there's no elevator, or when visiting family and the stairs to the upstairs bedroom suddenly feel like a barrier rather than just steps. It's not just inconvenience, it's a hidden warning sign from your body. Weak glutes, tight hip flexors, underactive quadriceps, and unstable ankles don't just make stair climbing hard, they increase your risk of falls, joint pain, and long-term mobility issues. The truth is, most people think they just need to push through or rely on walking aids. But that doesn't address the root cause. The body is capable of more than most give it credit for, and with the right approach, you can regain strength, flexibility, and confidence in a matter of weeks. Now think about it. How much energy do you waste struggling with stairs every single day? Even if you only climb a dozen steps multiple times, the cumulative strain on your knees, hips, and lower back adds up, and over time it can make simple daily tasks feel overwhelming. And it's not just about the physical discomfort. Struggling with stairs can chip away at your independence. You might start avoiding social events or activities in multi-story buildings. Suddenly, a once simple act, climbing stairs, becomes a mental obstacle, and that's where frustration, fear, and a subtle loss of freedom creep in. But here's the exciting part. There's a solution. You don't need complicated machines, endless hours at the gym, or a personal trainer constantly watching over you. What you do need is an understanding of which muscles are truly responsible for safe, efficient stair climbing and how to activate them correctly. The key isn't just leg strength, it's a combination of balance, flexibility, and coordinated movement that allows you to push off each step with ease, protect your joints, and maintain stability every time you lift your foot. When done right, these 5 exercises target exactly the areas that matter most, including the quadriceps for lifting, the glutes for power, the hamstrings for control, the core for stability, and the calves for that final push. Imagine yourself a few weeks from now climbing a staircase without even thinking about it. No hesitations, no aches, no fear. You start at the bottom and reach the top with energy left in your legs, proud of the movement that once seemed so daunting. That's not a dream, it's achievable, and the only requirement is that you commit to the right exercises. And don't worry, these aren't the same old boring stretches or exercises that leave you wondering if you're making progress. They're designed specifically for people over 60, focusing on safety, efficiency, and results. Before we dive into the exercises, let's take a moment to understand why they work. Many people over 60 unknowingly let certain muscles weaken while others overcompensate. The quads may get strong from walking, but the glutes and hamstrings, key for stair climbing, often fall behind. Ankles may lose flexibility, making each step feel unsteady. Core muscles can become underactive, which affects balance. Without addressing all these areas simultaneously, the struggle with stairs continues no matter how much cardio you do or how often you try to strengthen your legs. But the good news, targeted exercises can reset this imbalance, retrain your muscles, and restore your confidence in movement. So here's the question for you. Are you ready to break the cycle of struggle and weakness? Are you ready to reclaim the simple joy of climbing stairs without hesitation or discomfort. Because what I'm about to show you isn't just theory, it's a step-by-step blueprint. 5 exercises that, when done consistently, will make your legs stronger, your balance sharper, and your joints happier. They're easy to do at home, require minimal equipment, and are safe for anyone over 60, regardless of your current fitness level. In the next segment, we'll go through the first 3 exercises in detail. You'll learn not just how to perform them, but why they work, what muscles they activate, and how even a few minutes a day can dramatically improve your stair climbing ability. Each movement is carefully chosen to rebuild your strength from the ground up, address imbalances, and give you real, noticeable results. By the end of the session, you'll understand exactly how to prepare your body for effortless stair climbing, so that you can regain your independence and move with the confidence you deserve. Let's start with the first exercise, and this one is the foundation for everything else: the seated leg lift. It may look simple, almost too simple, but don't be fooled. This exercise targets your quadriceps, the large muscles at the front of your thighs, which are absolutely essential for lifting your body weight up each step. Here's how to do it correctly. Sit tall on a sturdy chair with your back straight, feet flat on the floor, and engage your core. Slowly lift one leg until it's parallel to the ground, hold it for a count of 3, and then lower it without letting your foot touch the floor. Repeat 10 times on each leg, focusing on controlled movement rather than speed. The beauty of this exercise is that it strengthens your legs without putting stress on your knees. Most people over 60 tend to avoid deep squats or high-impact moves, but this gentle lift works the muscles that truly matter for stair climbing. Now you might be thinking, will this really make a difference? The answer is yes, and here's why. The quadriceps act like the engine that propels your body upward. When these muscles are weak, your knees and hips compensate, often leading to pain and fatigue. By strengthening them in a controlled way, you reduce strain on your joints and build the endurance to climb multiple steps without stopping. Over just a few weeks, many people notice their legs feel lighter and movements feel smoother, almost as if they've unlocked hidden strength they didn't know they had. Next, we move to an exercise that focuses on a muscle group people often neglect: the glutes. The glute bridge is incredibly effective for stair climbing because these muscles provide the power to push off each step. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Slowly lift your hips toward the ceiling, squeezing your glutes at the top, then lower back down with control. Aim for 12 to 15 repetitions. This isn't just about aesthetics, it's about functional strength. Strong glutes stabilize your pelvis, improve posture, and prevent lower back strain when climbing stairs. Many people over 60 discover that after a few sessions, their hips feel more stable, and even standing from a seated position becomes easier. The third exercise is all about balance and ankle stability, which are critical for safe stair climbing. It's called the standing calf raise. Stand behind a chair or next to a wall for support, feet hip-width apart. Slowly rise onto your toes, hold for a second, then lower down slowly. Repeat 15 to 20 times. This movement strengthens your calves, improves ankle flexibility, and trains the tiny stabilizing muscles that keep you upright. Most stair-related falls aren't caused by weak legs alone, they're caused by sudden loss of balance. By incorporating calf raises, you enhance your ability to push off each step securely and prevent wobbling or missteps. Even if you can only manage a few repetitions at first, consistency is what transforms your stability over time. Here's something interesting. Combining these 3 exercises not only strengthens your legs and glutes, but also engages your core without you even realizing it. The seated leg lifts require core engagement to maintain posture. The glute bridge stabilizes the pelvis and lower back, and the calf raises challenge your balance, indirectly activating the abdominal and oblique muscles. This combination creates a full lower body circuit that even primes your body for stair climbing, making each step feel lighter and more controlled. Many people assume they need long, strenuous workouts to see results, but that's a misconception. For older adults, short, targeted exercises like these done consistently can be more effective than high-intensity training. Your muscles need time to adapt and rebuild, and each small repetition strengthens the neural pathways that control movement, improving coordination and reducing the risk of injury. Think of it as retraining your body to move like it did decades ago, but safer, smarter, and faster. By now, you're probably noticing a pattern. Every exercise we've covered so far focuses on the muscles that directly impact stair climbing while minimizing strain on vulnerable joints. That's the secret, building functional strength instead of just looking strong on the outside. Your knees, hips, ankles and core all work together during stair climbing. So addressing them in unison ensures you're not just getting stronger, but also more coordinated and stable. And here's the exciting part. In the next segment, we'll cover the final two exercises, which focus on flexibility and explosive power, two elements often overlooked in people over 60. These exercises will complete your 5-move blueprint, helping you climb stairs effortlessly, prevent pain, and maintain your independence. You'll discover movements that feel almost like play, yet are incredibly effective in activating the right muscles, improving joint mobility, and building the confidence to step up without hesitation. By the end, you'll have a full routine that takes just minutes a day, but delivers results that last for years. Now, let's move on to the fourth exercise, which is all about flexibility and hip mobility, a crucial component for climbing stairs safely. Many people over 60 underestimate how tight hips and hamstrings can limit their stair performance. Even with strong legs, restricted hip movement forces your knees and lower back to compensate, often causing discomfort or fatigue. This exercise is the standing hip hinge stretch. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart, slightly bend your knees, and slowly hinge forward at the hips, keeping your back straight. Let your arms hang naturally and reach toward your toes as far as your flexibility allows. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds and return to standing. Repeat 5 to 8 times. This movement might seem gentle, but it's incredibly powerful. It stretches the hamstrings, opens up the hip joints, and prepares your lower body for the dynamic motion required in stair climbing. After just a few sessions, you'll notice a greater range of motion in your hips, making each step feel smoother and reducing that stiff, wobbly feeling many experience. What's more, this exercise also engages your core subtly, improving balance and posture. By combining flexibility with strength from the previous exercises, your body is learning to move more efficiently, which directly translates to easier stair climbing. Finally, we arrive at the fifth exercise, the one that adds a touch of power and coordination to everything we've built so far, the mini step-up. This exercise mimics the actual stair movement, making it highly functional. You'll need a sturdy platform about 6 to 8 inches high. A low step or even a solid stair at home works perfectly. Step up with your right foot, driving through your heel, then bring your left foot up to meet it and step back down carefully, right foot first. Repeat 10 times per leg. The mini step-up does more than just strengthen your quads, glutes, and calves. It teaches your body how to move in a controlled, balanced manner while bearing weight. Many stair-related injuries occur when people lift their legs without proper control or stability. By practicing this movement deliberately, you train the muscles, joints, and brain to work together seamlessly. It also adds a cardiovascular component, boosting circulation in the legs, which helps reduce stiffness and fatigue. Over time, performing these step-ups regularly will make actual stair climbing feel effortless, as your body has already mastered the motion in a safe, controlled environment. Now that you know all 5 exercises, here's how to put them together for maximum results. Start with the seated leg lifts to activate your quads. Follow with glute bridges to power your hips. Perform calf raises to stabilize your ankles. Move into the hip hinge, stretch to increase flexibility, and finish with mini step-ups to integrate strength, balance, and coordination. Doing this sequence just 3 times per week, or even 5 minutes daily, is enough to notice a significant difference. Your legs will feel lighter, your knees and hips will feel more supported, and your confidence when facing stairs will soar. Remember, it's not about speed or intensity. The key is consistency and mindful execution. Each repetition should feel deliberate, each movement controlled. Over time, these 5 exercises rewire your body, strengthen the right muscles, and restore mobility you may have thought was lost forever. You're not just exercising, you're reclaiming independence, protecting your joints, and giving yourself the freedom to move without fear. Imagine this. A few weeks from now, you arrive at a staircase and climb effortlessly, each step smooth, steady, and controlled. No hesitation, no pain, no fear. That's the transformation these 5 exercises can provide. They're simple, safe, and designed specifically for people over 60, proving that age doesn't have to limit your strength, balance, or independence. Stair climbing can become easy again. It just takes the right approach and the commitment to move smartly. So here's the final takeaway. Start small, focus on quality, and be consistent. Incorporate these 5 exercises into your routine, and you'll notice your legs, hips, and balance improving week by week. Before long, climbing stairs will no longer be a challenge. It will be a testament to your strength, your resilience, and your commitment to aging well. With this routine, your body is not only prepared for stairs, but ready to handle daily activities with energy and confidence, helping you live life fully, safely, and independently.